Hello guys! Welcome ulit sa Psychology of Freedom. Another typing episode kasi hindi pa nauubos yung mga requests. So, ayun. Magta-type ako ng celebrity until maubos na yung mga nag-request. So, ang nag-request ngayon si Edna Naval. So, tingin ko pangalawang request niya na to. So, thank you very much kay Miss Edna Naval. Sana na-enjoy mo yung pag-type ko dun sa first na request mo. So, ito naman yung kay Paul Soriano. At the end of the video, tignan din natin yung compatibility ni Tony tsaka ni Paul Soriano kasi na-type ko na before si Tony, di ba? Which is an ESTJ. So, tignan natin gaano sila ka-compatible. So, ayan. Start na tayo. Nagre-record na ba to? Okay. So, kay Paul Soriano, wala akong alam talaga sa kanya. Nakapanood lang ako ng video about sa kanya nung tinype ko si Tony. So, ayun, medyo wala akong clue kung ano yung personality type niya.
Now, you're such a private person, but you married someone a public figure. Why?
Oh, I didn't even look at it that way. No.
Okay, so I prepared
Responding.
questions here that I've never asked you before. Why do you wear the same outfit every day? Is that your uniform? Can you please explain?
Not necessarily a uniform. It's just comfortable.
Responding.
So I don't have to waste time thinking about what I need to wear. Black shirt.
Talking about wasting time, thinking about what he would wear. Mukhang movement type siya kasi pansin nyo kung gaano siya kabilis sumagot. Yung mga movement type, they want to move the conversation quickly as possible. So, ganyan.
Jeans, comfortable.
Yung mga movement type, they are all about speed.
I feel good.
So it's just for comfort. Walang science behind it. Walang deep reason kung bakit ganyan
And
ang
of
hair.
course, I
Kasi
also
even
like
when
the color black. I mean, if I like gray, then maybe it would have been gray every day.
I caught you
Nag-initiate siya ng time na yan.
in the banyo.
What?
You were choosing pa from the black shirt. Sabi niya ganun. Then I went up to him, sabi ko, Paul, those are the same shirts. Bakit parang namimili ka pa? Why? Why?
No, because sometimes it's washed differently. Like it's the same shirt, exactly the same brand, but one shrunk more than the other.
Why do you like wearing caps?
Responding pa din.
Ever since high
So
school.
people are asking kasi nakakalbo ka ba?
actually,
Wala ka bang hair?
No, I'm not conscious naman about my hair or anything.
Oh,
like
he
that. It's
showed
just that,
you the hair. Makapal yung hair niya.
It's just that
I
I just don't like fixing my hair.
So yun, mapapansin niyo yung difference ng control versus movement. Diba si Paul, ang speedy nung kung paano siya sumagot. Si Tony naman na control type, medyo take time when answering questions or when talking.
I just find it easy. I wake up, I shower, dry my hair. I do comb it a bit, but I just comb it backwards and then boom, add on.
Sometimes people tend to criticize you with your choice of wardrobe. Do you get affected by criticisms?
From people that I don't know, no, it doesn't
Very direct.
bother me. It's just kind of what the norm today, is people just need to give their 2 cents to things that are not even their business. But okay, no, that's just how it is.
Interpreted thinking, this is what is true. It's not their business, pero they do that, parang ganun.
And at the end of the day, listen to the people close to me. That their criticism is what matters.
How do you handle your bashers?
Oh, you don't. You don't handle them because
Direct.
Ganyan din sagot ko.
Ganyan yung mga direct na tao. They mean what they say and they say what they mean. Hindi na sila nagbe-beat around the bush. Wala silang paligoy-ligoy.
How do you handle something that doesn't matter to you?
Exactly.
And don't handle them. Ignore.
I told you that, diba? We create the world we want to listen to. We create the world we want to believe in. And I know my world, and those are the people that I listen to, I believe in. Now, if you're not part of that world, sorry na lang.
Sorry. Where do you get your inspiration for your films?
Well, right now, obviously, it's Sevi. If you're talking internal.
Sevi, but your next film is Manyanita.
No, it's more of.
It's dark.
It's not naman.
Direct siya, di ba? Sevi, sinagot niya agad kung ano yung mismong question.
The topic or the subjects of my film inspire me. It's more of I want Sevi to be proud of what his father does.
This is what I want. I want Sevi to be proud, introverted intuition.
Do you ever see yourself directing a rom-com movie? Or...
It has to be the perfect story. So,
Ay, wala na. Kasi walang perfect story. So parang no.
or a
sa
story that I like. Okay, again, I'm story based, so I won't say no because I want to read the story, and then if I like it and it's for you, then game. But
The problem is, the stories that you like, I don't
yeah,
like.
so we
The
won't work
story
together.
that I
We'll never work
like.
together.
Diba?
So I produce for you. I produce for you.
Diba? Nakikita nyo, movement type siya. Sometimes interrupting. Diba? Mga control type sila yung hindi masyadong nag-interrupt kapag nagsasalita yung isang tao. Pero yung mga movement, nag-introduce yan ng chaos, they interrupt.
I produce the stories you like.
So, in short, no.
No naman, I don't want to say no. Diba? You want to say no. Keep it open. There might be something interesting.
Okay, so for you,
Responding pa din, wala siyang masyadong ini-initiate eh.
what is success?
When I can share it with you guys. I think that's what it is.
When I can share it with you guys, extroverted sensing, shared experience, 'di ba? SE. Tapos parang more of ano siya, mas focus siya on other people, more of extroverted feeling. Pero verify pa din natin.
What?
Kasi ganyan yung mga STP, NFJ quadra, they're more about other people dahil nga extroverted sensor sila, tsaka extroverted feeler. So, it's about what other people feel and what other people are doing or what other people are experiencing. So, ganyan.
A clear fact. Hollywood actor you want to work with?
Well, that's a good question.
Hindi ko pa natanongin sa kanya.
Denzel Washington.
Who's your favorite director?
Direct,
Good one.
What's a good movie?
direct.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind. As of recent, I really love Ad Astra. I told you that.
Because?
Very direct responding movement. Mukhang alam na natin yung interaction style niya, direct responding movement. Let's see.
I could relate to it because there's a strong father and son core story there.
Ito, would you rather go back 10 years ago with everything you know now or fast forward to 10 years from now with $10 million in the bank?
So yung question na to, pwede natin ma-identify kung FITE user siya kasi or TIFE user. Kasi yung mga FITE user, sila yung mas binavalue yung pera. Tapos yung mga TIFE user, di nila ganun binavalue yung pera. Tapos malalaman din natin kung concrete siya or abstract. Kung concrete siya, more of mas gusto niyang pumunta sa past. Kung abstract siya, pero tignan natin yung answer niya.
Go back or go forward?
Then I'll go back definitely.
But you have $10 million in the bank.
I could have made 100 if I go back.
Introverted thinking, this is what I think is true. Tapos, concrete. Wala pa siyang what if na statement. Hindi masyado about sa future, more of what happened in the past o kaya what's happening right now. So, ganyan yung mga concrete na type.
A beach house or a house in the mountains?
You know that one. Of course, the mountains, the house in the mountains.
They say that
Direct.
or a phrase. What would you want to be written in your tombstone?
Oh man, I guess, honestly, I would leave you and Sebi to write. Better.
Ayun sila.
Why would I write it? So parang self-centered naman. I want to be.
Self-centered. Sabi niya, self-centered daw yung pagiging ganun. Kasi nga, hindi siya introverted feeling user. It's more of about other people siya, extroverted feeler. So, wala siya masyadong FI. Yung self-importance. Hindi rin siya TE user kasi mas mas TE user yung image mo pag namatay ka na, di ba? Yung image mo sa ibang tao, how do you want to be remembered, di ba?
Remember, you guys write it, so that would be an even more heartfelt because it's how you saw me.
Or what makes you mad? Ako, I know na.
More of siya all about what he thinks Introverted thinking user talaga siya. Mukhang mataas yung TI niya kasi very logical. So, tingnan natin kung TI child or TI hero.
Pero,
Well,
like really mad. Sa work.
when people don't learn from their mistakes,
Sa
Direct,
house.
when it's not clean,
very responding,
when you're late,
Okay, what makes you sad?
being away from you guys,
Okay, what makes you happy?
you and Seven, simple family.
diba? All about other people eh. Makikita mo yan sa mga STP NFJ quadra. They don't usually talk about themselves, but they talk about other people.
What's one thing that you would want me to change?
Nothing.
Really?
Responding.
Because I don't want you to later on say that you regretted that change and then
I don't want you to, this is not what I want. Introverted intuition.
mag-aaway. So you just have to kind of just love and accept people for who they are, and the change will just come naturally.
But you
Introverted thinking user talaga siya. Very logical. Yeah.
know what? I discovered something she shared ko sa inyo. You remember when I cut my hair short? He didn't like it pala. He only told me nung mahaba na yung buhok ko. He said, just keep it that way. So go, why? Don't cut na lang your hair short. But during that time when I was so into the Princess Diana stage of my life.
Everything,
diba?
even the shoes you're wearing up.
Everything. I was so
Even
in
the
love with her.
shoes. Mukhang mas sensor siya kasi yung mga intuitive na type, it would not matter that much yung mga shoes, ganyan.
Because of the documentary.
No,
that
because I didn't want to
watched.
be Prince Charles, and I would go to find a Camila.
Camila.
I don't want to be Prince Charles. This is not what I want. Introverted intuition. Awareness kasi of what you want. Yan talaga yung definition ng introverted intuition. Pero syempre, mas malawak pa yung sakop nun.
I remember that. He went home, then my hair was so short. Sabi niya, oh, what happened to your hair? But he didn't say anything. He was such a nice guy. Hindi niya hinurt yung feelings. Ngayon ko lang
Hindi niya daw hinurt yung feelings ni Tony kasi extroverted feeling user siya. Ang mga extroverted feeling user, ang focus nila, hindi yung own feelings nila, it's about the feelings of other people. So, lalo na sa mga ISTP, INFJ, they don't want you to, they don't want to hurt your feelings. Parang ganon.
na-discover na ayaw
Well, that's a tip for husbands out there.
Yeah, he didn't say
Sometimes just don't say anything.
Yeah,
Just don't
he
say
didn't say anything. That was it.
Initiating.
He didn't like my short
So you
hair.
can sleep in the
never
bedroom, just
again.
don't say anything.
Never again. Hindi na magka-cut ng hair. Okay. Ito pinapatanong to ni Alex. What makes you kilig? Do you still get kilig?
I do.
Alam mo, mahirap din pag sinabi niya, yes, I get kilig, but with the other girls, patay.
Not with you. Right now, in the stage of our
Kilig pa ba
relationship,
tayo?
the kilig has evolved. Right? Obviously, into watching you take care of our son. When
Watching you, it's about what I watch in the environment, extroverted sensing. It's about what other people are doing.
he changes diaper when you know I don't want to. When you brush his
I don't want to. Introverted intuition.
teeth, and you know I'm already sleeping. It's not like kilig na, oh, but of course,
Appreciation.
it's appreciation.
What was the hardest thing you had to deal with when we were PFG? Come on, be honest.
Of course, the publicity. Right?
And the hardest thing
Oh,
you had to deal
of course, your parents.
Oh, yeah.
Publicity. Yan. Sure na yan. Direct responding movement.
Akala ko yun ang unang mong sagot.
Yeah. No, but with your parents naman, at the end of the day, you just have to respect. You may not agree, so you agree to disagree. Ganun lang. I mean, that's just the choice I did. I want to be with their daughter, diba? Ganito ang mga rules nila.
This is what I want. Diba?
Even if I don't agree, there's two things. If you disagree, for sure they will take her away. Obviously, that's family. Family is also very important to me. Do I want to marry or be a part of a family where the parents don't like me? But the respect is there. So at least we can have dinners together.
Totoo
Simple.
Yeah,
yan.
this is what I want. Tapos, very logical. Kasi mapapansin mo sa mga TIF user, they are all about what they think. Ang mga FITE user naman, they are all about what they feel or what they like. Ganyan.
Totoo yan.
The relationship matures naman.
That I've known po, there was never a time na disrespect na yung mommy and daddy. Ganun lang siya lagi. Kahit hindi na niya gusto yung mga rules. That just shows
Yeah.
his character
Yeah,
and how he was
and
raised.
also how worth it you are.
O, di ba? Sinabi ni Tony, that's just shows his character. Pero, siya, focus pa rin sa ibang tao. Parang, that goes to show how worthy you are. So, wala siya talagang FI at all. So, extroverted feeling.
Well, na naman talaga for this question.
So, punta tayo sa ibang interview niya. Ang kailangan na lang natin i-detect kung affiliative ba siya versus pragmatic or interest-based versus systematic. Kasi yung cognitive functions niya, obvious na dito, lalo na yung interaction style niya, which is direct responding movement. So, tingnan natin sa ibang interview.
Never have I ever sent dirty texts.
Hindi nga, sa dumi ng
Sige, lagyan natin ng point for pragmatic.
bibig mo.
Hoy, kayo, nagte-text kayo?
Nag-asawa naman kami.
Tonight is the night. Sex tayo. Okay, makinig ka dito ate. Never have I ever used my wife's or husband's shaver without them knowing.
Ang tanong, saan mo ginamit? Yun ang katanungan.
Ang tanong, pinagamit mo pa sa akin. Napaka-crappy kasi nito.
Sa'yo nata po eh.
Sa'yo hindi!
For yours now.
You borrowed my shaver.
Hindi mo na
Ang hirap ma-detect dito kung pragmatic siya or affiliative. Pero since nag-curse siya, lagyan, sige, tignan na lang natin sa ibang interview kasi dito mahirap ma-detect eh. So,
Previously nabanggit yung controversy about yung nalilink po kayo sa easy marriage.
Yeah, well, there's obviously no truth to that. We were in Siargao to make a film.
direct, very movement.
It's very easy to write whatever it is that you want to write. The imaginations are wild, but when we were in Siargao, we were making a movie. We were telling a story, and that goes for everybody that was a part of Siargao. So, it's unfair to Erich because she delivered in this film. Erich didn't know how to. She didn't know how to surf, but she learned. When you talked to her, she had cuts and bruises, and she really gave justice to her character. I always tell
Extroverted sensing what other people are doing.
Erich, you delivered. And same thing with Jericho, same thing with Jasmine, and everybody, we were in Siargao for almost 6 weeks. So we became almost like a family. To be honest with you, if you look at the past promotions of my films, there's always that sort of, that link, that intrigue. And it's inevitable. My wife knows it. Even her, it's part of the industry, and we're here to answer the questions. There's nothing to hide. And like I said, there's no truth to it, and we were making a film. We were telling a story, and we worked hard for 6 weeks in Siargao, and the selection committee saw that, and we're blessed to be a part of Metro Manila Film Festival. And I just hope that as we market and promote the film moving forward, that we can focus on the story and the craft of the actor.
What's in it for other people? Parang interest-based kasi gusto niyang i-promote yung film through the story. Yung iba kasi ang ginagawa, they promote the film through issues. So, interest-based. So,
There's no need to really talk about irrelevant things and other side stories. Let's talk about pelikulang Filipino. Let's talk about the story. Let's talk about the beauty of Siargao. Let's talk about preserving its environment,
this is what you should do. Extroverted sensing.
its beaches. There are a lot more important things to discuss than the people around me, my close family, my close friends. They know the truth, and we're just making movies. But it's
They know the truth. So, kasi para sa mga TIFE user, as long as they know the truth, ito yung totoo, and yung mga valuable na tao sa kanya, sa kanila, alam yung totoo, yun lang yung nagmamatter sa kanila. Pero yung mga FITE user, kahit na hindi totoo yun, once na may nag-spread ng rumor about sa kanila, maapektuhan pa rin sila. Kasi, they care about what other people think eh. So, ayun. TIFE user.
the trust is there. It's solid, and our son is a product of that.
Oh, I guess I was kind of born into it. I always say, I had grandfather who was an actor, and then of course my father was a director. So I was kind of born into the whole production life. I think it was in my blood. But I guess it was in high school that I really kind of figured out that I wanted to take working behind the camera seriously. I wanted to be a filmmaker. I wanted to tell stories. I got to
This is what I want, N-I. So, alam na natin kung ano yung mga optimistic sa kanya, introverted thinking and introverted intuition. Kasi kanina pa niya ini-state kung ano yung wants niya, ganyan.
play with my father's cameras while I was in high school growing up, and making short films, funny films. And ever since then, I just fell in love with the camera, and I just told myself, you know what? I'm gonna work hard to be able to do this for the rest of my life.
Kasi NI is all about passion eh. Sabi niya, doing this for the rest of my life. So, that's how passionate he is when it comes to making films.
All the time. I mean, I lose my mind. I lose myself in every project that I do. Yes, there are those days that you just want to give up. You want to just kind of throw it all away and kind of say, what am I doing? I'm not even getting paid, I'm actually even paying pa to do this.
I'm not being paid to do it. Kasi introverted intuition, it's all about passion. Doesn't matter kung may monetary rewards siya or whatever. You'll do it for the passion of doing it.
But then again, it's that passion, the passion of cinema, of storytelling.
Sobrang optimistic ng introverted intuition niya. So, tignan natin kung hero ba yan na slot or child function niya.
Like, kicks me and says, hey, we're in love, And it's that love-hate, But of course, I love what I'm doing. No matter how hard it gets, the passion kicks in it. And the passion is what keeps me going.
Kaya nga sinabing yung introverted intuition, willpower din yan, the will to get through everything. Kasi nga, for the love of the craft, yung mga NI user, parang there's no obstacle that can't be overcome when it comes to what they really, really want.
Because it's a tough industry. It's no joke to tell a story. But if you love it, just like what in Siargao, if you really love it, you'll do whatever it takes.
Yeah, doing whatever it takes, that's introverted intuition. Okay, so tingin ko tama na to. For sure, ang cognitive functions niya, TIFE, SENI, sure na tayo dyan. Tapos yung interaction style niya, direct, responding, although nag-initiate siya ng few points, pero more of responding pa rin siya kasi yun yung mas primary sa kanya eh. So, movement na type. So, kung ito yung cognitive functions niya, nandun lang siya sa STP, NFJ, quadra. So, it's either ISTP siya or ESTP, INFJ, or ENFJ. So, tignan natin sa type grade. Ano ba yung interaction style niya ulit? Direct responding movement. Siya ay isang finisher. Direct responding movement. Dito yan sa hilera na yan. Yan, finisher. Mga finisher. Kasi yan yung cognitive functions nila. Pero sabi natin, either STP or NFJ lang siya. So, eliminated na yung ISTJ, INTJ. So, ang laban na lang, ISTP versus INFJ. Craftsman ba siya or sage? Pero sabi natin, concrete siya. And napansin ko din sa kanya, wala siyang what-if statement. More of sensor talaga siya. Sabi niya nga, di ba, sa isa niya pang interview na napanood ko, there's something about the camera. Yung statement na yon, mas nag-i-indicate yun na concrete na type siya. He's not all about the concept and abstract what might happen. So, sure tayo na concrete siya. And then, pragmatic. Kanina, parang sinabi niya yung about parents ni Tony na sabi ni Tony, nire-respect niya yung parents ni Tony. Pero ang sabi niya, bakit niya nire-respect yung parents ni Tony? It's not because it's what is right, pero it's what works. So, yun yung way para makuha niya yung kamay ng anak nila. So, that's pragmatic approach. Kasi yung affiliative, they'll just do it because it's the right thing to do. Pero yung mga pragmatic, they'll do it because it's what works. So, pragmatic din, for sure. Pragmatic na siya. Tapos, ayan. So, concrete, pragmatic, mga INFJ, abstract sila and affiliative. So, he can only be an ISTP kasi ang mga ISTP, concrete, pragmatic, and interest-based. So, si Paul Soriano ay isang ISTP or also known as the craftsman. So, sabi natin, i-discuss natin yung compatibility nila ni Tony Gonzaga. Ang ISTP and ESTJ, which is si Tony Gonzaga, they are what you call the golden pair. So, sila yung most compatible among all the 16 types kasi nagmamatch yung cognitive functions nila. So, si Paul Soriano, he is more about what he thinks kasi TI hero yung mga ISTP. Tapos si Tony naman, TE hero, which is inaabsorb yung introverted thinking ni Paul Soriano. So, nagmamatch siya. Kailangan sa isang relationship para ma-meet yung needs ng bawat isa, kailangan yung isa TI user, yung isa TE user, yung isa naman kailangan FI user, yung isa naman kailangan FE user. Kasi, di ba, katulad ni Tony, she is more about what she feels. Si Paul Soriano, he is more about what she feels. So parang ganun siya, kailangan siya maglapat para ma-meet yung needs ng isa't isa. So ayun, kaya ganun din ka-successful yung relationship nila. Umabot na ng 10 years, di ba? Tapos married na sila. Kasi nga, they are golden pair. Pero katulad ng sinabi ko dati, not because golden pair kayo, mag-work na lang siya magically. Kailangan pa din ng maturity on both sides. So, sa golden pair, mas madali yung relationship nila, mas smooth kasi they can read each other. Unlike yung mga mas lower yung compatibility na type sa kanila. So, ayun. Sana may napulot kayo. Okay, Edna Naval, thank you very much ulit sa pag-request. Kung may gusto pa kayong i-request or tanong, comment, suggestion, violent reactions, i-comment nyo lang. So, thank you. See you sa next video.